There are some things graphic novels do that can't be done through written work alone. One example is We Three, the brilliant result of a team-up between Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely. Published in 2004, We Three is about a near future with a top-secret government program testing on animal soldiers to spare humans. The star trio is a group called We Three, who are all stolen pets. Despite their promise, they're on thin ice with government officials, and after they kill yet more of their own soldiers, they're scheduled for decommission. Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely have worked together more than once, and We Three is serious testament to what they can do. Morrison's story and dialogue are so solemn and thought-provoking, literally illustrated by Quitely's expert, ever-so-realistic art. He elicits such emotion through subtle work, often filling in what words couldn't. We Three is a graphic novel for sure, so if heavy violence and gore aren't your thing, you might want to skip it. But maybe you're up for it. And so you follow the journey of these three pets, escaped from the lab and now being hunted down before they reach civilian limits, each pushed forward by distant memories of home. You ever read a comic that's like super gory? Recess Pieces might not take the top spot, but not for lack of trying. Recess Pieces is a classic tale of an extra credit science experiment gone wrong, turning everyone in Ben Turpin K8 who's gone through puberty into zombies. This comic is funny, violent, true to the biting cruelty of school, and the slashing cruelty, and the chopping, and the bashing, and the karate kicking. This portrayal of your worst day of 4th grade is complemented by Bob Finkerman's slightly grotesque art style. Ruddy, oily, funky, and rather sweaty, his use of medium literally illustrates just how uncomfortable and callous school is, and how often the adults fail to help their students. Get ready, Ben Turpin. You're gonna need something sharper than pencils. If you went to school with a future serial killer, would you be among those to write about it? My Friend Dahmer is Derf Big Derf's second, complete memoir of when he was part of the Jeffrey Dahmer fan club. Like Recess Pieces, Derf's style elicits the vibes of being back in high school. It's apathetic, it's unremarkable, it is so totally small-town 70s normal, with one serious exception desperately trying to keep it together. This graphic novel pieces together factors that culminated in the moment Dahmer swung a dumbbell into its first victim, and it's more true to life than true crime often makes things out to be. For a candid recollection of America's most depraved serial killer, My Friend Dahmer isn't sensational or dehumanizing. Derf actually said that he sees Dahmer's story as a tragedy, but not to sympathize with him. In a small town in the 70s where you just didn't snitch on anyone, a monster was being made, and My Friend Dahmer shows you how in a way that demystifies the omnipresent, infallible legend of the serial killer.